ईश्वरार्पितं नेच्छया कृतं चित्तशोधकं मुक्तिसाधकं कायवाङ्मन कार्यमुत्तमं पूजनं जप चिन्तनं क्रमात् जगत ईषधी युक्तसेवनम् अष्टमूर्तिभृत् देवपूजनम् उत्तमस्तवदुच्चमन्दत चित्तजं जप ध्यानमुत्तमम् आज्यधारया स्रोतसा समं सरलचिन्तनं विरलतः परं भेदभावना सोऽहमित्यसौ भावनाभिदा पावनीमता भावशून्यसत् भावसुस्थिति भावनाबलात् भक्तिरुत्तमा हृत्स्थले मन स्वस्थता क्रिया भक्तियोगबोधाशनिश्चितम्. The theme of this year's summer camp is enjoying the presence of the divine as a little child. It is titled Bala Ramana, enjoying the inner child within. We begin the presentation of Bala Ramana with Bala Mukundashtakam, a few verses from that, where Sri Krishna and Ramana are seen as little child. That little child who with his lotus-like hands is holding his lotus-like feet, and he is putting his toe inside his mouth and sleeping on a vatapatra, a leaf of a huge banyan tree. And he looks like a small child, but who is he? He is the one in whom the whole world is disappearing. He is the one without a beginning or an end. He is Sarveshwara, the Lord of everything, and Sarva Hitavataram. He is taking care of everyone. But he seems to be like an adorable child, Balam Mukundam. Come, let us sing the praise of Balam Mukundam and Balam Ramanam. Before that, we have a song penned by Dr. Sharda, where she sings of Ramana as the one who was born to the divine couple Alagammal and Sundaram Iyer as the fruit of their tapasya. And he was born and he played in the land of Tiruchuli. And he was born on that auspicious day of Lord Shiva called Ardra Darshana, where Shiva appeared as the dancing Lord amidst the great gods and the rishis. And when Ramana was born, the star Punarvasu, the star of Sri Rama, was shining in the sky. We have this song, Alagammana Varabala, written by Dr. Sharda and music by K.S. Raghunathan, that will be followed by a few verses from Bala Mukundashtakam. Alagammana Varabala Ramana Anandalila Alagammana Varabala Ramana Anandalila Sundararyana Tapapala Ramana Tiruchuli Vilola Ramanaryana Tapapala Ramana Tiruchuli Vilola Ramana Anandalila Alagammana Varabala Ramana Anandalila Ananda Natana Hridayadi Maduta Ramana Ardra Dina Janita Ramananda Natana Hridayadi Maduta Ramana Ardra Dina Janita रमणा आनन्दलीला रमणा आर्द्रदिनजनिता रमणा आनन्दलीला अळगं मनवरबाला रमणा आनन्दलीला आनन्दलीला अळगं मनवरबाला रमणा आनन्दलीला सुन्दरार्यन तपपला रमणा तिरुचुळिविलोला रमणा आनन्दलीला अळगं मनवरबाला रमणा आनन्दलीला रमणा आनन्दलीला रमणा आनन्दलीला बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि बालं रमणं मनसा स्मरामि बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि बालं रमणं मनसा स्मरामि करारविन्देन पदारविन्दं मुकारविन्देन विनिवेशयन्तं परारविन्देन पदारविन्दं मुकारविन्देन विनिवेशयन्तं वटस्य पत्रस्य पुटेशयानं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि वटस्य पत्रस्य पुटेशयानं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि बालं रमणं मनसा स्मरामि बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि मध्यान्तविहीनरूपः संहृत्य लोकान् वटपत्रमध्ये मध्यान्तविहीनरूपः सर्वेश्वरं सर्वहितावतारं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि सर्वेश्वरं सर्वहितावतारं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि बालं रमणं मनसा स्मरामि बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि इन्दीवरश्यामलकोमलाङ्गम् इन्द्रादिदेवार्चितपादपद्मम् इन्दीवरश्यामलकोमलाङ्गम् इन्द्रादिदेवार्चितपादपद्मं सन्तानकल्पद्रुममाश्रितानां बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि सन्तानकल्पद्रुममाश्रितानां बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि बालं रमणं मनसा स्मरामि बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि लम्बालकं लम्बितहारयष्टिं शृङ्गारलीलाङ्कितदन्तपङ्क्तिं लम्बालकं लम्बितहारयष्टिं शृङ्गारलीलाङ्कितदन्तपङ्क्तिं बिम्बादरं चारुविशालनेत्रं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि बिम्बादरं चारुविशालनेत्रं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि बालं रमणं मनसा स्मरामि बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि गायाद्यपयोददीना बहिर्गतायां व्रजनायिकायां शिक्के निदायाद्यपयोददीना गतायां व्रजनायिकायां उक्तायतेष्टं शकटेन सुप्तं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि उक्तायतेष्टं कपटेन सुप्तं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि बालं रमणं मनसा स्मरामि बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि कलिन्दजान्त सितकालियस्य पणाग्ररङ्गे नटनप्रियन्तं कलिन्दजायास्तकृताक्रियस्य पणाग्ररङ्गे नटनप्रियं तं तत्पुच्छहस्तं हृदयेन्दुमुक्तं मोदं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि तत्पुच्छहस्तं शरदिन्दुवक्त्रं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि बालं रमणं मनसा स्मरामि बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि बालं रमणं मनसा स्मरामि. Next we have a song written by Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi himself, where he says, I was born in this holy sacred place called Tiruchuli, where the Lord is called Bhuminatha, because long time back, when the world was filled with deluge, at that time when the Mother Earth prayed Lord Shiva, he appeared with his trident and he pierced Mother Earth, and all the water subsided in the form of a holy whirlpool, and that place came to be known as Tiruchuli. And there Shiva resides as Bhuminatha, and Parvati Devi, offering her helping hands, she stands there as Sahayamba. In that auspicious sacred place of Tiruchuli, I was born. And before I could get caught in this world, Arunachala came and he saved me from this world, and he gave his own state of eternal joy and happiness, the eternal bliss. And why did he give that state to me? So that I can reveal the glory of that divine power, Shiva Shakti, which is shining within every one of us, to reveal this truth, to reveal the glory of Arunachala, which is the self. He gave me his own state to me, says Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi in this song. We present to you a Hindi translation which is done by Ramanatha Shastri from New Delhi, and the music for this is by P.S. Dikshit. भूमिनाथ की पावन नगरी तिरुचुली में जन्म हुआ, तिरुचुली में जन्म हुआ. भूमिनाथ की पावन नगरी तिरुचुली में जन्म हुआ, तिरुचुली में जन्म हुआ. पिता सुंदरम माता अड़ग को शिव जी का ये मिलाद हुआ. पिता सुंदरम माता अड़ग को शिव जी का ये मिलाद हुआ. भूमिनाथ की पावन नगरी तिरुचुली में जन्म हुआ, तिरुचुली में जन्म हुआ. जग जंजाल से मुझे चुराया, दे दी अवस्था आनंद की. जग जंजाल से मुझे चुराया, दे दी अवस्था आनंद की. अरुणाचल रूप धारण करके प्रकट हुई माया शिव की, प्रकट हुई माया शिव की. अरुणाचल रूप धारण करके प्रकट हुई माया शिव की, प्रकट हुई माया शिव की. भूमिनाथ की पावन नगरी तिरुचुली में जन्म हुआ, तिरुचुली में जन्म हुआ.
शिव शक्ति शिव तत्व जगाने धरती पे मुझको लाया. शिव शक्ति शिव तत्व जगाने धरती पे मुझको लाया.
शिव शक्ति शिव तत्व जगाने धरती पे मुझको लाया. शिव शक्ति शिव तत्व जगाने धरती पे मुझको लाया. जय अरुणाचल जय शिव शंकर अरुणाचलम शिव की छाया जय अरुणाचल जय शिव शंकर अरुणाचलम शिव की छाया जय अरुणाचल जय शिव
अरुणाचल जय शिव शंकर अरुणाचल
We present one more musical offering, a song written by Meenakshi Sundaram, and the music is by Srimati Sulochana Trajan and Sri H.K. Narayana, where Meenakshi Sundaram calls Ramana as the child of Tiruchudi, as the child of Madurai, where he got enlightened. And he is, of course, the child of Mother Alagammal and Sundaram Ayyar. But he belonged to Arunachala. He left home for good at the age of 16 and he reached Arunachala and stayed there, showering his love and jnana to all the seekers of truth and all who came to his presence, because he is the very embodiment of Karuna Rasa. He is the embodiment of compassion. A song by Meenakshi Sundaram, a Kannada translation which is done by Dr. Sharda.
रमणाय नमो 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 अळगम्म कुमार रमणाय नमो सुन्दर नन्दन रमणाय नमो अळगम्म कुमार रमणाय नमो सुन्दर नन्दन रमणाय नमो तिरुचुळिबाला रमणाय नमो मधुरैवास रमणाय नमो तिरुचुळिबाला रमणाय नमो मधुरैवास रमणाय नमो रमणाय नमो रमणाय नमो रमणाय नमो रमणाय नमो चरणाम्बुजवे रमणाय नमो करुणारसवे रमणाय नमो चरणाम्बुजवे रमणाय नमो करुणारसवे रमणाय नमो अण्णामलये रमणाय नमो अरुणाचलने रमणाय नमो अण्णामलये रमणाय नमो अरुणाचलने रमणाय नमो रमणाय नमो रमणाय नमो रमणाय नमो रमणाय नमो अरुणाचलने 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 रमणाय नमो
अरुणाचलने रमणाय नमो
अरुणाचलने रमणाय नमो
अरुणाचलने रमणाय नमो
अरुणाचलने रमणाय नमो अरुणाचलने
ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡೋ ರೈಟಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬನ್ನಿ.
When we see little children, we wonder. Each one of them are so unique, and each one of them are so adorable in their own different ways. And when we see them, we should, of course, wonder who is the one who has created them so beautifully, each one so uniquely. We should really appreciate his creativity because no two child are similar. We have some twins who are coming to the summer camp. Although they are almost the same, each one may have different likes and dislikes, and each one may be good in different things. So each one is unique. And who is the creator of all these beautiful ones? It is the divine. And when we see that each one has a unique voice and each one expresses through dance in different ways, we wonder that the supreme power which has created all of them is so creative. He should truly be an artist. So here we have the students presenting a beautiful song which describes why do we love to sing, why do we love to dance, why do we love to paint? Because God is everything. He is every sound that we hear. He is every movement. And He is every picture that we see. And He is a true singer and dancer and painter and a true artist. And what does He do? He is shining within our hearts, shining as I, singing His silent song, dancing His dance of stillness. And He is showing His beautiful form, that beautiful picture which is unseen. Come, let us all enjoy this art of the Supreme through this dance of fine arts. the divine comes in the form of a little boy, and we worship that little form of the God because the children feel that that divine power is our friend. The children have made many, many friends in the summer camp, but they may be the bestest of our friends, but when the summer camp ends, we have to go back to our homes. But there is a friend who is always there with us. And who is that friend? That friend is that divine power within each one of us. And that appears as a little baby, little boy, and he plays with us. He spends time with us, and he never gets bored of us. He keeps us entertained, and we can spend all our time with him. That is what is going to happen now. The little children who are all in Tiruchuli, they're all in the birthplace of Ramana, and they're all sleeping in Tiruchuli in the Sundara Mandiram where Ramana was born. And a boy appears from nowhere and wakes them up and takes them to play in the sand of Tiruchuli. And they all make a huge hill. What is that hill? Ramana says, I don't know what is that hill, but my heart says, do this, do that. That is the power that is making me do this and making me remember that hill, that holy hill. And they go to the Kaundinya river and they swim and play. And they go to the Kalayar Koil, the temple there in Tiruchuli, and they offer flowers and they offer Naivedya to that Shiva, and they play with their friends. Come, let us all enjoy with those children playing with the Bala Ramana.
Having remembered the joy of Bhagavan Ramana's birth, the pilgrims are asleep. Who is this child shining bright, secretly waking the children? Could it be Ramana inviting them to play with him in the sands, to offer worship to Shiva at the Kalayar temple, and swim with him in the Kaundinya river? Is this only a dream?
ನಿನ್ನ ಹೆಸರೇನು?
ರಮಣ
ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ಯಾ?
ಆಟ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಣ್ಣನ್ನು ಅಗದು ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ನಾನು ಬೆಟ್ಟ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಬಂದ್ರ ಅಜ್ಞಾನ.
ನನಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ. ಅದು ನನ್ನ ಹೃದಯ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಡು ಅಂತ.
ದೊಡ್ಡ ಗುಡ್ಡ
ಇಲ್ಲ, ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಾದ ಒಂದು ಸರಿ ಬನ್ನಿ, ಹೂ ತಗೊಂಡು ಕಲೆಯಾರ್ ದೇವಾಲಯದ ಶಿವನಿಗೆ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ.
ಚುಳಿಯ ಹೂಹಣ್ಣನು ಆಟದಿ ರಮಣ ತನ್ನ ಆಟದಿ ರಮಣ. ತಿರುಚುಳಿಯ ಹೂಹಣ್ಣನು ಆಟದಿ ರಮಣ ತನ್ನ ಆಟದಿ ರಮಣ. ತಾನೇ ಆದ ಶಿವನಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅರ್ಪಣ, ತಾನೇ ಆದ ಶಿವನಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅರ್ಪಣ. ತನ್ನದೇ ಪ್ರಸಾದವನ್ನು ಉಂಡನು ರಮಣ, ತನ್ನದೇ ಪ್ರಸಾದವನ್ನು ಉಂಡನು ರಮಣ. ಆಟದಿ ರಮಣ ತಿರುಚುಳಿಯ ಮಣ್ಣಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡಿದ ರಮಣ.
ಬಂಡ್ರೋ, ಕೌಂಡಿನ್ಯ ನದಿಯ ನಿಜಾಣ ಬಂಡ್ರೋ.
ನನಗ್ ಭಯ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಬಾ, ನಾನ್ ಹಿಡ್ಕೋತೀನಿ, ಹೆದರ್ಕೋಬೇಡ.
ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಾಂಡವೇ ಯಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲೆ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ, ಅಲೆ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ. ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಾಂಡವೇ ಯಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲೆ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ, ಅಲೆ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ. ಕೌಂಡಿನ್ಯ ನದಿ ಅಲೆಯಲಿ ಮುಳುಗಿ ಆಡುವನ, ಕೌಂಡಿನ್ಯ ನದಿ ಅಲೆಯಲಿ ಮುಳುಗಿ ಆಡುವನ.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ರಮಣ ಎಲ್ಲಿ? ರಮಣ ಎಲ್ಲಿ? ರಮಣ 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 ರಮಣ
ರಮಣ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ? ಕನ್ಸ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
ರಮಣ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ, ರಮಣ ಮರೆಯಾಗೋದ.
ರಮಣನಿಗೆ ಬಚ್ಚಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದೇ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಆಟ. ಅವನು ಚಿಕ್ಕವನಿದ್ದಾಗ ಇದೇ ತರಹ ತಾಯಿ ಅಳಗಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಅಳೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ದ.
When we think of Krishna, we are always reminded how naughty he was. But his naughtiness was not a childish naughtiness, but it was this divine mischief that it has a purpose for us, because the divine wants all our attention to be focused on him, and we should not get too busy with our work. So when we are working, he will create obstacles in our work. He may stop us from doing the work. Why does he do that? So that we turn towards the divine. If there is no obstacle, we will forget about the divine power. We will forget about God. But the God creates, he does his mischiefs so that we turn towards him. And he is the naughty child who does not see any reason. When we feel that why has he given us all these faculties so well? We have the eyes, ears, nose, and we have the ability to understand, and we have been brought to this beautiful place, and we are taught these beautiful values. Have we done any merit to gain this? He does not see any reason, and he showers his love. When he takes away that thing which we think is very, very important, when we cry in sorrow, he comes to us, and he smothers us, he hugs us with his love, says Dr. Sharda in this English poem that she has written, and the music for this is by Dr. Ambika Kameshwar. This will be presented by the senior students of Ramana Summer Camp.
I feel like singing to you, Ramana, you're a mischievous child.
Ramana, you are a mischievous child who often plays pranks on me. And when I throw up my hands in despair, you clap your hands in glee. How matters if work is undone, undone, undone? Simply come and play with me, with me, with me. How matters if work is undone, undone, undone? Simply come and play with me, with me, with me. You say and laugh, life is bad fun, but fun, but fun when you are a child carefree. You say and laugh, life is bad fun, but fun, but fun when you are a child carefree. Ramana, you are a mischievous child who often plays pranks on me. And when I throw up my hands in despair, you clap your hands in glee. Ramana, 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 Ramana. Who are you, Ramana? Ramana, 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 Ramana. Who are you, Ramana? You are simply my all. You are simply my all. if to say that nothing matters other than you. Ramana, you are a naughty child who will not reason see. You'll do as you please, and if I cry, with love you'll smother me. Ramana, you are a darling child, a darling child. The world with wonder you make me see, you make me see. Ramana, you are a darling child, a darling child. The world with wonder you make me see, you make me see. Where everything is always new, all the time, and 2 plus 2 sometimes makes 3. Where everything is always new, all the time, and 2 plus 2 sometimes makes 3. Ramana, you are a naughty child who will not reason see. You do as you please, and if I cry, with love you'll smother me. Ramana, 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 Ramana. Who are you, Ramana? Ramana, 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 Ramana. Who are you, Ramana? You are simply my all. You are simply my all.
Ramana Maharshi says that even from his infancy, even before he could know anything, there was this throbbing within his heart which was shining as Arunachala, Arunachala, Arunachala all the time. He looked like an ordinary boy, and he had lot of friends and everybody loved him, so they loved to play with him. But there was one speciality of that little boy Venkatraman. Whichever game he played, he always won in that game. So some of his friends were jealous. They told, "Oh Venkatraman, you win in all the games. We are not going to play with you." And some friends were curious. "Oh Venkatraman, please tell us what is the secret of your success." Venkatraman told, "They say that I have a golden hand. I am with the golden hand." He was given the title Tangakkai because whatever he touched, it became gold. Whatever he touched, he got success in that. And what is the secret? The secret was that throbbing of Arunachala in his heart. Ramana says, even we can all have this golden hands. We can be successful in all that we do when we get connected to this divine power which is shining within us. This incident of Ramana and his friends playing with Tangakkai Ramana will be presented to you by the sub-juniors of Ramana Summer Camp.
ಏಕಾಂಗಿಯಾಗಿ ಕುಳಿತು ಮಾಡಿಗೆ ನೀನೇನು ನಿನ್ನ ಮನದೇ ತುಂಬಿರುವ ಯೋಚನೆ ನಾನೇನು ಏಕಾಂಗಿಯಾಗಿ ಕುಳಿತು ಮಾಡಿಗೆ ನೀನೇನು ನಿನ್ನ ಮನದೇ ತುಂಬಿರುವ ಯೋಚನೆ ತಾನೇನು ಬಾಬಾರೋ ಹೋಗುವ ವಿಹಾರಕ್ಕೆ ವಿಹಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಕೌಂಡಿನ್ಯ ನದಿಯ ತೀರಕ್ಕೆ ನದಿಯ ತೀರಕ್ಕೆ ನದಿಯ ತೀರಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾಬಾರೋ ಹೋಗುವ ವಿಹಾರಕ್ಕೆ ವಿಹಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಕೌಂಡಿನ್ಯ ನದಿಯ ತೀರಕ್ಕೆ ನದಿಯ ತೀರಕ್ಕೆ ನದಿಯ ತೀರಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾಬಾ ಬಾರೋ ಬಾಬಾ ಬಾರೋ ಆಡುವ ನಲಿದಾಡುವ ಗೆಳೆಯರು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಓಡುವ ಕುಣಿದಾಡುವ ಯೋಚನೆ ನಮಗಿಲ್ಲ ಆಡುವ ನಲಿದಾಡುವ ಗೆಳೆಯರು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಓಡುವ ಕುಣಿದಾಡುವ ಯೋಚನೆ ನಮಗಿಲ್ಲ ಹಕ್ಕಿ ಹಾಗೆ ಹಾರುತ್ತಾ ಒಂದು ಗೂಡಿ ಹಾಡುತ್ತಾ ಹಕ್ಕಿ ಹಾಗೆ ಹಾರುತ್ತಾ ಒಂದು ಗೂಡಿ ಹಾಡುತ್ತಾ ಕೌಂಡಿನ್ಯ ನದಿ ಬಳಿಗೆ ನಾವೋಡೋಣ ಗೆಲುವರಾರು ಸೋಲುವರಾರು ಪಂದ್ಯ ಕಟ್ಟೋಣ ಗೆಲುವರಾರು ಸೋಲುವರಾರು ಪಂದ್ಯ ಕಟ್ಟೋಣ ಪಂದ್ಯ ಕಟ್ಟೋಣ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆನುತ ನದಿಯಲೆಯಲಿ ಮುದದೆ ಈಜೋಣ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆನುತ ನದಿಯಲೆಯಲಿ ಮುದದೆ ಈಜೋಣ ಸ್ನೇಹದ ಸವಿಜೇನ ಹೀರಿ ಸೇರಿ ಆಡೋಣ ಇನ್ನು ನಿನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ನಾವಾಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗು ಹೋಗು ಇನ್ನು ನಿನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ನಾವಾಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗು ನಿನ್ನ ಸಂಗ ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಓಟದೆ ನೀನೇ ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಬರುವೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಪಂದ್ಯದಲ್ಲೂ ನೀನೇ ಗೆಲುವೆ ಕೇಳು ಗೆಳೆಯ ನಿನ್ನ ಗೆಲುವ ಗುಟ್ಟೇನು ನಿನ್ನ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಬಲದ ರಹಸ್ಯವೇನು ಗುಟ್ಟು ಹೇಳಬೇಕೆ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಗುಟ್ಟು ಹೇಳಬೇಕೆ ಗುಟ್ಟು ಹೇಳಬೇಕೆ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಗುಟ್ಟು ಹೇಳಬೇಕೆ ಗುಟ್ಟು ಹೇಳಬೇಕೆ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಗುಟ್ಟು ಹೇಳಬೇಕೆ ನನ್ನ ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯವನ್ನಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡಬೇಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಇಹುದು ಚಿನ್ನದ ಕೈ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಮೇಲುಗೈ ನನಗೆ ಇಹುದು ಚಿನ್ನದ ಕೈ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಮೇಲುಗೈ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಕೈ ಹೊನ್ನಿನ ಕೈ ವೆಂಕಟರಾಮಗೆ ಸ್ವರ್ಣದ ಕೈ 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 ಸುಲಭವಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ತಿಂಡಿ ತಿನ್ನುವುದು ಅಷ್ಟು ಸುಲಭವಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಚಿನ್ನದ ಕೈಯವನು ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇರುವನಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗೆ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡದೆ ದೇವಗೆ ನೈವೇದ್ಯ ನೀಡದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ತಿನ್ನಲು ಅವನು ಖಂಡಿತ ಬಿಡುವನಲ್ಲ. हर हर नाथ उमापते शंभो शंकर पशुपते जय हर हर नाथ उमापते शंभो शंकर पशुपते नंदी वाहन नागभूषण चंद्रशेखर जटाधर गंगाधार गौरी मनोहर गिरिजाकांत सदाशिव जय हर हर नाथ उमापते शंभो शंकर पशुपते शूलाधार ज्योति प्रकाश विभूति सुंदर परमेश बम 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 डमरुनाथ पार्वती रमण सदाशिव जय हर हर नाथ उमापते शंभो शंकर पशुपते 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 शंभो शंकर पशुपते शंभो शंकर पशुपते
Ramana, in his play, he taught all his friends that it is important for us to offer our worship to the God, offer flowers, offer ourselves as flowers to the God, and then before eating the food, it should be offered to the divine. And that food that we eat when we remember the God before eating, it becomes prasadam, it becomes pure, and it gives us the energy to do the work. So, Ramana, with this play with his friends, he taught us the glory of faith in the divine. Faith is one side, and the other side is to have courage. Bhagavan Ramana, at the age of 16, when he was suddenly gripped by a fear of death, he realized that there was no escape. He is going to die. So he did not wither away in fear. Instead, he decided to face the death with courage. And he faced the death and realized once for all that what dies is only the body, but he is not the body. He is the spirit which is ever shining, which includes the body, yet it is beyond it. So that is the courage that Ramana had. He showed with his friends when he was in Dindigul. There is a huge fort in Dindigul, and that fort was protected by the British soldiers. Ramana and his friends, they planned to go and climb this fort and reach the top of the fort. And few other friends say it is impossible to go there because it is taken care by the British soldiers. We can't escape their sight. But Ramana says, why should we fear? When the God is taking care of every atom in this universe, why should we be afraid? The divine, the supreme power will take care of us. come, let us have faith in that supreme power and courageously let us climb the fort. And in this way, he and his friends climb the peak of that fort. Here is the story of Ramana and the Dindigul fort.
ನಾವೇ ವೀರ ಸೈನಿಕರು, ಶುಭ ಶಕ್ತಿಯ ಪುತ್ರರು, ಮುತ್ತುವೆವು ಕೋಟೆಗಳ, ಅಟ್ಟುವೆವು ಕೆಡುಕನೆಲ್ಲ. ನಾವೇ ವೀರ ಸೈನಿಕರು, ಶುಭ ಶಕ್ತಿಯ ಪುತ್ರರು, ಮುತ್ತುವೆವು ಕೋಟೆಗಳ, ಅಟ್ಟುವೆವು ಕೆಡುಕನೆಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಜಗಜ್ಜೆಟ್ಟಿ, ನಮಗೆ ಗೆಲುವು ಗೆಟ್ಟಿ, ಅಡ್ಡಗೋಡೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿ, ನಿಲ್ಲುವೆವು ಮೆಟ್ಟಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಾತು ಸುಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ, ಕೋಟಿ ಪಾಪ ಠೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ. ಬಂದ್ರೋ ಬಂದ್ರೋ ಹುಡುಗಾಟ ಇವಲ್ಲ, ಆಗೋಡೆ ಬಟ್ಟೆಯದಲ್ಲ. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಉತ್ತರ ಕುಮಾರರು, ಅಡುಗೆ ಮನೆ ವೀರ ಶೌರರು. ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದಾಳ ಹೇಳಿಕೆ ಇದು ಆಂಗ್ಲರ ಕಪಿ ಮುಷ್ಟಿ ಪಾಲಿಕೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದಾಳ ಹೇಳಿಕೆ ಇದು ಆಂಗ್ಲರ ಕಪಿ ಮುಷ್ಟಿ ಪಾಲಿಕೆ. ಒಂದಡಿಯೂ ಮುಂದಿಡಲು ಆಗದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆಟ ಸಾಗದು. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಅಪಮಾನ ಸಹಿಸೋಣವೇ?
ಕೋಟೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ದೂರ ಹೋಗೋಣವೇ?
ಹೇಡಿತನದ ಕುರುಹಿದಲ್ಲವೇ?
ಸೋಲು ಗೆಲುವು ನಮ್ಮದೀನವೇ?
ಉತ್ತರನ ಪೌರುಷ ಒಲೆಯ ಮುಂದೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪೌರುಷ ಕೋಟೆ ಹಿಂದೆ. ನಾನೀಗ ಕೇಳಿದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಗೆಳೆಯನಿಂದ, ಹತ್ತಲಾರವೆಂದು ಈ ಕೋಟೆಯೊಳೆಂದ. ಬನ್ನಿ ನಾ ನಡೆವೆ ಮುಂದೆ, ಬರುವಿರಾ ನೀವು ಹಿಂದೆ. ಕಣ ಕಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಶಿವನಿರುವನೆಂದೇ, ನಂಬಿಯಡಿಡೆ ಬರುವುದು ಬಲ ಅವನಿಂದೆ. ನಾವೇ ವೀರ ಸೈನಿಕರು, ಶುಭ ಶಕ್ತಿಯ ಪುತ್ರರು. ಇವನೇ ನಮ್ಮ ನೇತಾರ, ಇವನೇ ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ. ಮುಂದೆ ಇರುವ ಧೀರ, ಶುರನ ಕೋಟೆ ಗೆದ್ದ ವೀರ. ಇವನೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಂಬಲ, ನಮಗೆ ಗೆಲುವು ಭಲ ಭಲ.
ನೇತಾರ ಎಂದರಿವರು ಅರಿಯದವರು. ನೀನೀ ಜಗವ ನಡೆಸುವೆ ಎಂದು ಬಲ್ಲವರೇ ಬಲ್ಲರು. ನೀ ಹುಡುಗ ಹುಡುಗರನೇ ತಾರ ಎಂದರಿವರು ಅರಿಯದವರು ನೀನೀ ಜಗವ ನಡೆಸುವೆ ಎಂದು ಬಲ್ಲವರೇ ಬಲ್ಲರು ನಿನ್ನ ಬಾಲ್ಯದ ಈ ಬರಿವೇಶ ಬಣ್ಣಿಸಲಾರ ನಿನ್ನ ಮಹಿಮೆ ಆದಿಶೇಷ ಆದಿಶೇಷ ಇದೇನು ಅಲ್ಪ ಗೋಡೆ ತಾನೆ ಕ್ರೌಂಚಗಿರಿಯ ಛೇದಿಸಿದ ಮಹಾಶಕ್ತಿ ನೀನೇ ಮಹಾಶಕ್ತಿ ನೀನೇ ಮಧುರ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತ ನೀನೇ ಮಧುರ ರಮಣ ನೀನೇ
The dancer said, "People say you are the leader of this group of friends, but actually you are the leader of the whole universe. You are the one who is taking care of everything so beautifully in the world. And you are Subramanya himself, who with his veil, he broke down the hill called Kraunchagiri. For you, what is this kotai? This fort is only a small fort in front of that huge hill that you won over. You are Subramanya," says the dancers. And Subramanya is full of compassion. And he shows his compassion to even the peacock and the snakes. That supreme love of peacock is the supreme love of Ramana has taken the form, the beautiful form, and playing with his friends later in Madurai. In Madurai, Ramana and his friends, they used to meet when everybody has slept in the house. They secretly used to come out of the house and they all used to go and play in the Vaigai river. We are in the month of Chaitra, where the Chitra Paurnami, around that they have this beautiful festival in Madurai where the Vaigai river flows and there is water in the Vaigai river. And otherwise, the Vaigai river is always dry and there is only sand. They used to play in the Vaigai river and the water was there. When there was no water, all the friends were wondering what to do. There is no water, what shall we do? Ramana gave an idea. Come, let us all dig a well. And they all dig a well, and in that well the water fills, and they all swim and play in that water, in that well. And because he is full of compassion, the next day there is a deer which is coming and drinking water from that well. And the friend says, "That is our well. It is what we made. And how can another being, a deer, can come and drink the water when they're objecting that?" Ramana says, "Can we claim that the water is ours? Can we claim that the sky is ours? Can we claim that the earth is ours? It belongs to every one of us. The same divine power which shines in us shines in everyone." That's what we saw in the presence of Ramana. In his presence, everyone enjoyed his presence because everyone were allowed to be in his presence, including the poisonous snakes, the scorpions, the tiger cubs, the lion cubs, and also all the people. And cow Lakshmi could enter the hall any time and be in the presence of Ramana. There was this Jackie, the dog, the Valli, the deer. Everybody enjoyed his presence. That is his karuna. That it is his kindness, which will be depicted in this next scene, which will be presented by the seniors of the Ramana Summer Camp.
ಬಾಲ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೊದಲು ನೀನು ಹೇಳ. ಮತಿಹೀನ ಬಾಲ ತಿಳಿಗೇಡಿ ಬಾಲ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೊದಲು ನೀನು ಹೇಳ. ಮರಳಿಗೆ ನೀ ಧುಮುಕಿದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲದ ನೀರಿಗೆ ಹುಡುಕಿದೆ, ನಿನಗಿಂತ ಬುದ್ಧಿಗೇಡಿ ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳ ಹೇಳ.
ಪಾಪ, ಹಾಸ್ಯ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ ಅವನ. ಮೈಯಿಂದ ಮರುಳನ್ನು ಒರೆಸಿರಿ. ಏಟು ಬಿತ್ತೆಯೇನೋ ಕೇಳಿರಿ.
ಮರೆತೆವು ನಾವು ಈ ಕ್ಷಣ ಗೆಳೆಯ ವೆಂಕಟರಾಮನ. ಮರೆತೆವು ನಾವು ಈ ಕ್ಷಣ ಗೆಳೆಯ ವೆಂಕಟರಾಮನ. ಕರುಣೆಯ ಮೂರ್ತಿಯ ಜೊತೆಗಿಹನು, ಬುದ್ಧಿಯ ನಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಿಹನು. ಕರುಣೆಯ ಮೂರ್ತಿಯ ಜೊತೆಗಿಹನು, ಬುದ್ಧಿಯ ನಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಿಹನು. ಗೇಲಿಯ ಮಾಡವೆ ಅವಳನ್ನು, ಕೇಳುವೆ ಒಂದೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಯನು.
ಕರುಣಾಮೂರ್ತಿಯೇ ನೀ ಹೇಳು, ಒಣಗಿದೆ ನದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿಮರುಳು. ಈಜುತ ಮೀಯಲು ನಮಗಾಸೆ, ತೀರುವುದೆಂತೂ ನಮ್ಮಾಸೆ.
ಅಗೆಯುವ ಒಂದು ಹಳ್ಳವನು, ಆಳಿನ ಎತ್ತರ ಹಳ್ಳವನು.
ದೇವವು ತುಂಬಿದ ಮರಳಿಂದ, ಹನಿ ಹನಿ ಜಿನುಗಲಿ ಒಳಗಿಂದ. ಹಳ್ಳದೆ ನೀರು ತುಂಬುವುದು, ನಮ್ಮಯ ಆಸೆ ತೀರುವುದು. ಆಹಾ,
ವೆಂಕಟರಾಮನೆ ಬಾರಯ್ಯ, ನಿನ ಬಂಗಾರ ಕರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಗೆಯ. ನೀ ಮೊದಲಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಜಯ ನಮಗೆ, ನೀರು ತುಂಬುವುದು ಅದರೊಳಗೆ.
ಆಟವಾಡಿದ ಕುಣಿದ ನಲಿದಾಡಿದ ಜಗದೀಶನು ಹರುಷದಿಂದ ಶ್ರೀರಮಣನ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ. ಆಟವಾಡಿದ ಕುಣಿದ ನಲಿದಾಡಿದ ಜಗದೀಶನು ಹರುಷದಿಂದ ಶ್ರೀರಮಣನ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ. ಆಟವಾಡಿದ ಕುಣಿದ ನಲಿದಾಡಿದ. ಉಲ್ಲಾಸದಿಂದ ಸ್ನೇಹದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಟವಾಡಿದ ಕುಣಿದ ನಲಿದಾಡಿದ. ಜಗದೀಶನು ಹರುಷದಿಂದ ಶ್ರೀರಮಣನ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ. ಮಧುರೆ ನಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ವೈಗೆ ನದಿಯ ತೀರದಲ್ಲಿ, ಮಧುರೆ ನಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ವೈಗೆ ನದಿಯ ತೀರದಲ್ಲಿ.
ಬೇಡ ಬೇಡ, ನಿಲ್ಲಿರಿ.
ಅವಸರ ಪಡಬೇಡಿರಿ.
ಭೂಮಿಯಾಕಾಶ ನದಿಯ ಧಾರ ವನಗಿರಿ ತರುಲತೆ ನೀಲಿ ಸಾಗರ ನಮ್ಮೊಳಿರುವ ದೈವ ನಮಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಕಾಣಿಕೆ. ಭೂಮಿಯಾಕಾಶ ನದಿಯ ಧಾರ ವನಗಿರಿ ತರುಲತೆ ನೀಲಿ ಸಾಗರ ನಮ್ಮೊಳಿರುವ ದೈವ ನಮಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಕಾಣಿಕೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಜೀವಿಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಅಣುವಣುವಲ್ಲೂ ಅವನೇ ತುಂಬಿರುವ ಇದು ನನ್ನದು ಇದು ನಿನ್ನದು ಭೇದ ಏತಕೆ.
ವೆಂಕಟ್ರಾಮ ನಿನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಕರುಣೆಗೆ ನೀರುಸಿರು. ವೆಂಕಟ್ರಾಮ ನಿನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಕರುಣೆಗೆ ನೀರುಸಿರು. ಹಂಚಿಕೊಂಡು ಹಾಡಿ ಹಾಡಿ ಮಾಡುವೆ ಬಾಳ ಹಸಿರು. ಹಂಚಿಕೊಂಡು ಹಾಡಿ ಹಾಡಿ ಮಾಡುವೆ ಬಾಳ ಹಸಿರು. ನನ್ನ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಮಗ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗೈತಿ.
We conclude the cultural offering with a few verses of Bhagwan Ramana's Arunachala Akshara Vanamalai, the Kannada translation of which is by Dr. N.S. Lakshminarayan Bhatta.
Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva,
Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala. ಆರ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನ್ನನು ನೆನೆವರ ಹಮ್ಮನು ಪರಿಹರಿಸುವೆ ನೀ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ. ಅಳಗು ಸುಂದರರ ತರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಬೆರೆಯಬಲ್ಲವೇ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ. ಮನೆಯಿಂದೆನ್ನನು ಉಯ್ದು ನಿನ್ನ ಎದೆ ಮನೆಯೊಳಿಟ್ಟೆ ಸೆರೆ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ. ಒಲಿಸಿದ ನನ್ನನು ತೊರೆದರೆ ನಿನ್ನನು ತೆಗಳದೆ ಲೋಕ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ. ನಿನ್ನನೆ ನೆನೆವೊಲು ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಬಿಡೆನ ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆಂದು ಅರುಣಾಚಲ. ತಾಯಿಗಿಂತ ನೀ ಕರುಣಿ ನನಗಷ್ಟೆ ನ್ಯಾಯ ನೀಡದಿಹೆ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ. ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಶಿವ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಶಿವ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಶಿವ 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 ಅರುಣಾಚಲ. ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಶಿವ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಶಿವ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ. ಅಪಾರ ಸಚ್ಚಿತ್ ಸುಖವಾರಿರಾಶೇಃ ಯಸ್ಯೋರ್ಮಿ ಮಾತ್ರಂ ಭುವನಂ ಸಮಸ್ತಂ ಗುಹಾಹಿತಂ ತಂ ರಮಣಂ ಗಭೀರಂ ಚಿಂತಾವಿಹೀನಂ ಹೃದಿ ಚಿಂತಯಾಮಿ. ನಮೋ ರಮಣ. We come to the important part of the program of inviting our dignitaries and listening to them. We have with us Shri Ganesh and Srimati Jai Shri Ganesh. I request them to please come on the dais. I request Dr. Sharda, President Ramana Maharshi Center for Learning, to escort them on stage. We also welcome Jai Shri Akka's brother and sister, Shri Jai Shri Ram Krishnan and Savitri Krishnan, to join us on the dais and pay our obeisance to Shri K. Radha Krishnan. Today's beautiful cultural offering by all the participants of Ramana Summer Camp 2025 was for the Shri K. Radhakrishnan endowment. Shri K. Radhakrishnan was working as in the AGS office in Chennai. He was a simple and devoted person, a religious person, and he was devoted to the great masters of India, including Bhagwan Sri Ramana Maharshi. He was an ace football player and was also appointed as the national referee. He passed away in 2014 at the age of 90. So today's event is in his memory, and his son Shri Ganesh sir and his daughter-in-law Srimati Jai Shri Ganeshan have given us an endowment to conduct a cultural event through the year, and today is that auspicious day. I request Shri Ganeshan ji to speak a few words on Shri Ganeshan ji. He is a BE in Mechanical from the Coimbatore Institute of Technology. He was employed as manager in Caterpillar India Private Limited, Hosur, for 35 years. Post-retirement, He is learning Sanskrit language, very devoted, and he is pursuing his passion for mathematics by working honorarily as a part-time mathematics teacher in a school. I request Sri Ganeshanji to speak a few words on this occasion.
Thank you, Ujjwal. Warm welcome to all the participants. A wonderful evening. I've had a wonderful time looking at these angels perform, and a big round of applause to these angels first. Thanks, Ujjwal, for pointing out that we should be thankful to the Creator for these children who have performed extremely well on the stage today. And a very, very warm welcome to the parents, and a big round of applause to the parents as well. A few words about my father, Sri K. Radhakrishnan, and my wife Jayashree will speak more about him shortly. Once I was just asking him during my college days, what are you thinking about? He used to sit and think. And I asked him, what are you thinking about? He said, nothing. So I was thinking, how can somebody say that they are thinking about nothing? It's not possible at all. So in college and after going to work, I used to ask him, he'll say nothing. And little did I realize, till I got one of those diaries from Dr. Sharada, that on the front page, Ramana Maharshi, Sri Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi had written that if you destroy all rubbish thoughts, peace will prevail, and it's only peace within that prevails, which destroys and removes all unwanted thoughts, which my father told me at that age. So, very thankful to him, a very noble and kind soul, a humble person, and I'm very thankful to Dr. Sharda and the entire team here for a wonderful evening and a warm gathering, and I request Jayashree to now speak a few words about my father. Thank you, Ujjwal.
Thank you. I request, she is one among us, Jayashree Akka, Srimati Jayashree Ganesh. She is a BE Electrical from the Bangalore University, and she was employed in BSNL as GTO, Junior Telecom Officer, for 2 decades. Post-retirement, she is a homemaker. Her association with Ramana Maharshi Center for Learning goes back 40 years ago when she enrolled for the Ramana Balakendra classes, which was being conducted with her brother and sister who are here. And from then, her association has been growing, and she is part of all the events that we do at Ramana Maharshi Center for Learning, and she is a supporter of our center. I request her to speak a few words on this occasion and also share her insights on the life of Sri K. Radhakrishnan.
Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Arunachala Ramanaya. Namaste to the audience and all those on the dais. My husband and Ganesh and I are privileged to be a part of this august gathering for the endowment of Sri K. Radhakrishnan. I, being the last person in the series of speakers, it's going to be just a repetition. Ujjwal had asked me a few things about, some biodata like thing about Radhakrishnan. I said, if I tell you, I may have to repeat the same thing. As you said, he's a very simple person. I don't have much to share about him. Anyway, whatever I have prepared, I'll just read it out. It was wonderful watching all the children perform so well. Congrats to all the children. Kudos to the trainers, Ujjwal, Revati, Radha, Uma and team. The entire event was very vibrant, colorful, and the confusion in synchronizing the sequence was very interesting. And some of the scenes was a learning to me. Of all these 4 decades, I've never heard this scaling of Dindigal Fort and digging of well. These 2 were new learnings to me. And the most enjoyable scenes to me today was Bhagwan appearing in the dream of those four guys, four little children. And the choreography was best in Tangakai, Swarna, Tangakai, Chinnadakai choreography was extremely good. Happy to note Bhagwan's entry into the lives of these young kids. My memory instantly goes back to good old days of my childhood, nearly 4 decades ago, when even before my teens, I with my younger siblings, Savitri and Sriram, who are present here, and schoolmates enrolled in Ramana Balakendra, attending the classes every Saturday or Sunday, chanting the works of Bhagwan Ramana and those on him was indeed a blessing. This was in addition to the dance, drama and music. Soaking in Bhagwan's grace was a boon granted even before our young minds could even think of seeking it. Since then, Bhagwan has been my friend, philosopher and guide. This of course is applicable to all my Ramana Balakendra mates. Now that you children also have come into Bhagwan's fold, ensure that you cling to him always. Be connected to him until you get the recharge during the next summer camp. Bhagwan's entry into your lives will definitely make you feel better physically, mentally, emotionally, and psychologically than it would have been otherwise. Wishing all the children the very best for the new upcoming academic year. All the best. Now coming to the endowment portion, instituted in my father-in-law's name, Mr. Radhakrishnan, I would like to share something about him, which would again be a repetition. Bhagwan has become an integral part of our lives, my life, so much so that I was so possessive of him. Like elsewhere, when I happen to see his photo or anything related to him, could be his teachings or Arunachala Shiva chant, for instance, I will immediately start probing as to how they know him. Not because of possessiveness alone, but out of curiosity as well. The same happened with my father-in-law as well. I saw an old photograph of Bhagwan in my in-law's house. That's when he said he was a great devotee of Bhagwan and all the saints of India, and also had seen the comet in the sky from his house at Mylapore, Chennai, on the night of April 14, 1950, when Bhagwan shed his body. Incidentally, my in-laws' place, the Ishta Daivam is Subramanya, and I've always told them, even if you are not aware of Bhagwan's teachings or his prayers or any hymns on him, you can as well chant Lord Murugan's hymns to him, he being the Subramanyam Narakritim, the very incarnation of Subramanya. My father-in-law was a simple man, very religious, though not ritualistic. He worked in AG's office Chennai, while my father in AG's office Bangalore. He was a voracious reader. Besides the editor of the English daily, The Hindu, as far as I know, my mother and my father-in-law were the only ones who would scan the newspaper to the fullest. He was a sports buff and in particular very passionate about football. A very good football player himself. He was also a national referee and one of the founders of Mylapore Football Club, which still exists. I am told that holding a national referee is a prestigious position. He introduced both my children to all the sports aired on the television. That by the age of 5, they were well versed with the rules of most of the games, tennis, badminton, cricket, etc., etc. During his last days, despite his memory fading, he enjoyed watching the football matches on the TV. He passed away at a ripe age of 90 in the year 2014. All that he left behind were a pair of dhotis and minimal clothes and Bhagavad Gita, Vishnu Sahasranamam Parayanam books. To sum up, a very noble soul, and that's all about Mr. Radhakrishnan. A few months back, post my husband's retirement, when we decided to donate some amount to Ramana Maharshi Center for Learning, that's when Akka requested us to promote the endowment policy. Our sincere thanks to Dr. Sharda Natarajan, President RMCL, and all the staff of RMCL and Heritage Center. Thanks. Namo Ramanaya.
Thank you, Akka. It is our experience that when the great devotees, great sadhakas, great jnanis, when they drop their body, they make us all remember that divine power. We were reminded of so many people who have initiated chanting within us when they were dropping their body. And even after, when we remember them so beautifully, remembering the divine power. Very thankful for having this event here today. I request Dr. Sharda, President, Ramana Maharshi Center for Learning, to speak a few words on this occasion.
Namo Ramana, Namo Ramana. You all like the camp? You all did very beautifully. Just now Jayashree Akka also said, no, Ganesh uncle also said, you all did very well. So one more round of claps for all of you. Thanks to all the parents also for making the children a part of the camp. And if possible, please do continue the association with Ramana Maharshi Center for Learning. You just heard Jayashree saying that it would be good if you remembered Ramana till the next summer camp. A good way to remember Ramana till the next summer camp is to be associated directly with the Ramana Maharshi Center's activities. Come here for some classes. There are children's classes, there is music, there is dance. So if possible, you can do that. If you are staying far away, then there are online classes as well. So today that facility is also there, only for, I think, music and dance, but still. So if there is a large group of you staying far away, maybe you can request us to come and service over there, and we can try. Because our team loves to work with children. It's been my penchant also, and as I grew up, then the next batch has started working with the next batch of children, and so it goes on. And we at Ramana Maharshi Center feel very blessed to have these children's activities. Every summer camp is a big festival for us. And being with the children, whenever we used to have lunch together, but nowadays I've missed it, but usually after camp, lunch will be full of narrations about what all the children did. So one little narration was that, I was teaching, Karturajnaya and Pujanam Japaschintanam Kramat, and I told them how you have to do japa. You can do any god's name, any favorite god of yours, or you can do Ramana, 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 Ramana. Okay? And then I went on to the teacher, she shared with me, next verse, Jagata Ishadi. All children were repeating Jagata Ishadi. But somewhere I was hearing something different was happening. Who's that? One child, Ramana, 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 was continuing with the japa. So such little beautiful incidents are there, and how sometimes the littlest one, who is the littlest one over here? Sheshanvi is the littlest one, and she became the favorite of all the others. Most of the little children come first day crying. Second day, they will cry if they are not brought. Right? So they enjoy themselves a lot. They make friends with each other, and they are very cute little angels, all of them. And I must also introduce you to the eldest student in this group, and that is Dhanush. Okay, now, how does he's in the 9th standard, how does he come into this summer camp? By insistence.
So he says, until I am a school student, I have a right to come to the school summer camp. It is for students. So he has said that he brought us all sweets today because it's his last summer camp as a student. Next year he will volunteer to help. He's not going to be away from the summer camp. So a big hand to Dhanush as well. Now I must, before going on to the endowment, or I'll talk about the endowment, then go to my teachers. So it's a great blessing, as Ujjwal said. You see, the greatness of those people, some people who go away, it lies in the fact that somewhere they make us remember the Supreme. So I'm sure Radhakrishnan, he has made us all remember Bhagavan Ramana by getting this endowment in place, right? So he has allowed all these children, he has been also a force. When today's endowment is in his name, he is also a force for all of us to meditate on Bhagavan Ramana and the values. That shows the piety and the nobleness of that soul, Sri Radhakrishnan. It was very interesting to me that he is a footballer. We did not present it today, and I don't think even in the games they did not make Bhagavan Ramana play football. But Bhagavan Ramana was an ace footballer. And his very close friend Sabjan was also a good footballer. Sabjan narrates one incident one day when Bhagavan Ramana hurt his leg playing football. Ramana was a very strong, hefty 6-footer. He is a wrestler, swimmer. But one day he hurt his foot in somewhere near the calf, and it got swollen, I believe. It got swollen very badly. And Sabjan had to take him to the doctor. Now Ramana said, I can't go back home like this. They don't know I play football. See, he comes from an orthodox background, so they didn't know that he used to go in the night and he used to learn Silambatam and martial arts, and he used to go with his friends in the night. And they used to do all these things, naughty boys as they were. And we saw that. So it's okay if children will be fun and boys will be boys. That's what a great devotee of Bhagavan Ramana, his grandnephew told me, boys will be boys, ma. You can't expect boys to be serious when they are young. You can't expect boys to be studious. So I was there, Bhagavan was there. Bhagavan in his physical form was there, sitting there. But what would I do? I would go out and play because boys will be boys, ma. So you have to accept that boys will be boys, girls will be girls. They like getting dressed up, they like looking cute. That's also a part of the story. And boys love to run around and jump. And maybe that's why it's called boisterous. Okay, being boisterous. Now, yeah, so coming to, but somebody told me, they say boisterous, but you don't know about girls' stress. Okay. Now coming to the teachers of this summer camp, we have Uma Shripati, who coordinates the camp and also is one of the teachers. We have Ujjwal Jagadish. And we have Revati Shankar. And we have Sarita Ramesh. Sarita couldn't join us now this evening because she's taking care of her old father, but she's also been one of the teachers. And we have been supported, the supporting teachers, we have Ashwini Balaji, Sapna Ganesh, and we had Antara Sriram. I would like Ujjwal to announce any of the others who have been helping throughout the camp, or will Uma announce? Ujjwal can announce.
Today on the backstage, we have with us Sarojini, and Sahana has also joined with Hashmita. And on the makeup, we had Vadivelu and Shashi from the Kanakraj team who did the makeup for all the children, and the wardrobe was by Uma Shripati and Srimati Ashwini Balaji, helped by Sarojini. And on the audio and the light, we have with us Madhusudan NC, and he has been guided today by Murugan from Chennai, who has joined us. We thank Murugan for coming specially for this program and giving us more lights. Thank you. And on the videography, we have Shri Prem Kumar sir. Thank you. And Mahesh on the live. This program has been being telecasted live on our YouTube channel, Ramana Center Bengaluru. Please do subscribe and witness these programs and many more upcoming programs. And the stage was set up by Shri Altaf. Hardly thanks to Altaf. And also the cleaning was done by Srimati Amaravati and Srimati Lakshmama. Thanks to them too. I request, and Madhu was also the Sarati for the children who are coming from Malleshwaram and who are brought here every day. And Ramu also joined us in helping us in the transport. We thank Ramu and Madhu for the transport. And we also have Krishnaveni who helped us backstage.
So once again, thanks to all who have been part of this beautiful process of the summer camp. And at Ramana Maharshi Center for Learning, we are blessed that it's an ever ongoing festival. There's today, tomorrow, day after, every day there is something beautiful happening. So all of you do join hands with us. I would like to personally once again thank Murugan, who has not only come to, he has been the one who has guided us to have the lights in this auditorium. And he was very sweet enough to come today because over the time, we need some rejuvenation of every aspect of the auditorium. So he was very kind to come today and also to be present. He's very senior in, he's a name across the world actually, in lighting for, especially for dance and dance drama. And he is in charge of the lighting and audio of practically every auditorium in Chennai. So once again, special thanks to him. Special thanks to all the children. Once again, thank you children. Thank you all of you for being part of us. Namo Ramana.
I request Dr. Sharda to please give a small token of love to Sri Ganeshan ji and Srimati Jai Sri Ganeshan. I request our chief guest, Sri Ganesh ji and Srimati Jai Sri Ganesh ji, to give away the certificates to all the children. After the children collect their certificates, they'll be taken to change their dresses back to their mufti and they'll be ready to come home. So I request all the parents to be patient for a few more moments so that they can change and come back to you. They can pick them up from the gate which is there in front of the temple after they change their dress. The certificates, Advait R, Aganya, Ayansh, Aishanvi, Anvita, Arpana, Charvika. A huge round of applause to all these children. Ishan. Ishan. Gamya. Kartika. Lasya Priya. Mitansha. Mokshit. Nakul. Nakul. Nikul. Nagashaurya. Sheshanvi. Sheshanvi. Shreyanvi. Shivaskandamsh. Tanush PB. Ved Kartik. Vedika. Then we have, I request Jai Shri Akka to give the next set of certificates. Adya Aravind. Amrita A. Amulya N. Atharv Abhishek. Bhanu Prakash M. Charvi Prasad. Dyutishri PB. Gagan Rao. Ganavi. Harshavardhini H. Inchara M. Khushi R. Parnika SP. Sachit HP. Sharadya C. Samarth P. Shraddha P. Shinde. Tejashri D. Vinmay G. We move on to the senior batch. Aditya Narayana R. Aditya V. Patil. Bhavani HP. Chaitanya M. Chandana M. Dhanush N. Joshika Reddy. Nihal S. Pranati P. Sankalp Sharma. Shashwati S. Smriti Sharma S. Shrikant S. Tarang S. Vaibhav Kumar. Vanishri N. Vibhu Gowda. and Yogita. Thank you, Jayashri Akka. We continue the celebration. Tomorrow, our sister organization, Rasa Adharan, is having a beautiful presentation by special artists, which will, the program tomorrow being Good Friday, it will start a little earlier from 4 o'clock. And they are presenting a beautiful theatre presentation called Arishad Varga, the 6 enemies of the human mind, which will be presented with beautiful anecdotes. Please do be part of the program tomorrow, which is Good Friday, at 4 p.m. onwards. And do connect to us through the Ramanave Journal and also our Facebook and Instagram page, Ramana Maharshi Center for Learning, and our website, ramanacenter.com. And you can also subscribe for our monthly journal, Ramana Way. And please be in touch. And the regular Bharatanatyam and music classes will commence from June. So please do enroll for those classes as well. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Ramanaya. Shubharatri. Namo Ramana.